y'all, and welcome back to another episode of Catch That, where we break down honestly albums, eras, and artists of R&B. I am naturally Elise, and that's my bruh,
JR.
and we are the R&B representatives, and we are very excited to bring back one of our best buddies and one of our best friends of the show itself, Mr. Temujin Scott.
Hi. How you doing?
I'm
Again.
doing. I'm great. You're here.
Yay! How did I do it? I did you earlier? Yay! Yay! Y'all ain't tired of me yet?
Nah, give me a few more weeks, but you good right now.
And we will.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever's fair. But yes, we are so happy to bring you back, and we are so happy to talk about what we're going to talk about today, because it is one of me and Temujin's things I think that first really connected us is our love for Jill Scott.
Mm-hmm.
So, JR, tell us what Jill Scott album we're going to be talking about and why.
We are going to be talking about Jill Scott's The Real Thing. You better show it. Words and Sounds, Volume 3.
Yeah. Yes. And she gave you words, and she damn sure gave you sound. So this is going to be good.
And feels. So you know what's so crazy, too? That we're doing this, and Temujin first came on the show with the Catch That Mini about talking about a Jill joint. How you say it, Temujin? Go ahead, say it. What, the title of the song? Yes. Le Boom Vent Sweet. No. I just wanted to say it. So yes, obviously we have did actually 2 Catch That's, or 3.
This is number 3.
This will be the third. This will be the third one with him. A regular Catch That anyway. And we knew for him coming on, we had to talk about a Jill Scott album for real. Right. So I mean, that's his favorite artist, obviously, and all that good stuff. So, y'all, we're going to get into every song. Y'all, this episode is about to be crazy. Like I always tell Elise, when she does Jill or whatever, it's going to be featuring JR. But I'm telling y'all, on this show right now, this is going to be Elise's and Temujin's episode featuring JR. I'm just going to feature. I'm going to get my little 1-2, and then that's going to be it. And
you gotta tell JR, you always say that. But if it's me and Temujin, it be the truth.
It be the truth. A little bit. Go watch the Catch That Mini he did with Jill. It was just him. I was just there for convenience. Like, oh, please.
We needed you here for the glasses, so it's fine.
Oh, okay. All right. I appreciate it. So, let's get into this, y'all. So, Temujin, honestly, I got to ask you, how did you even fall in love with Jill Scott? Oh, 2000. Going to Tower Records in New York City, Brooklyn all day. All day.
I was waiting for that. Okay.
And long story short, what first attracted me, obviously her last name, because I was like, okay, we had the same last name. And then, at the time, Getting in the Way had come out, and then Tower Records, record stores would sell the new artist albums for cheap. But I liked her because she reminded me of an old coworker of mine too. So when I pressed play and put it in the Discman, Discman, after like track 3, which was exclusively, I fell in love. She could have been singing the ABCs for all I care. Mm-hmm. So yes, Elise, won't you explain to us, when did you fall in love with Jill?
Oh, from jump. Well, not quite from jump, because Getting in the Way wasn't my favorite thing, but right. I did like her style, and even though I wasn't a huge fan of the song, I liked her style, and her voice was like incredible. So you can't, even if it's not like a song you prefer, you catch that voice, and that's what I caught. So I was, kind of my head was like, let's see what's next, because I want to hear this voice again. And then Long Walk came out, and then that was it.
Yeah,
I've been a super duper fan ever since.
Yes. Yeah, I think that's me too. I think getting in the way, like we said, but once Long Walk came, I was like, yo, she's dope. She's dope. And then it was like I was in it, but when she did He Loves Me on the Soul Train Awards, that's when me and my mother was like,
yeah,
we're fans of this woman.
yeah,
Like when everybody stood up for her, we stood up for her because it was
yeah.
like she ate it just with her voice.
That
Like
was a moment.
it was a moment. You even
Yeah,
had Bell giving her like the you did that. You know what I
you
mean?
did
So it's just
right.
like after that, then that's when I went and got the experience and baby. Woo!
Mm-hmm.
You know what else got me about Jill?
What?
From first impression, her smile.
Her smile.
It
Yeah.
like seeing her on the video, the smile. It didn't matter that I wasn't a big fan of the song. It was like
Right.
she just had the it.
Yes. Yeah, she did. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. So by the time Beautifully Human came out,
Mm-hmm.
first day it came out. So
Yeah.
yeah, I got that joint and I loved it. Cause you know everybody, this is because everybody came out in the 2000s. We had a strong year in 2000s when it came to R&B. It was strong. So everybody was having debuts. So now
Yes.
got everybody coming out with this second album and you like the sophomore jinx.
The sophomore J.
Clearly surpassed that with Beautifully Human. You know what I'm saying? Like that
Yeah.
album was amazing. I played that album out, and even though it came out at the end of 2004, it was still one of my favorite albums of 2004. So I was like,
You know what?
I'm here for it. So then we knew she was coming out again.
I have a
And
little tidbit with the Beautifully Human though.
talk about it.
Little tidbit. So another thing I wanted to say, she has the ability to write what I'm feeling in my heart. And, you know, she sings about that. And I'm like, oh man, she articulated and enunciated exactly how, right? So, but Beautifully Human was supposed to be a Sabotage album. Y'all know that, right?
No.
Mm-hmm. Because Jill ain't a fan of the the celebrity stuff. She just loves, she's a writer and a poem who happens to, you know, a poet who happens to sing and act and do all the things. So, okay, I'm going to do music that I like because this way they'll forget about me and I could just, you know, go about my business. Well,
it didn't work.
Golden was on it and she was spreading limbs across continents and making chicken wings and fish and grits and everyone fell in love. So yeah.
I mean, I'm glad she wrote what she liked and what she wanted to do because that ended up being what made it even more special.
That's what I'm about to say. It connected to her. You connected to her even more. You know what I'm saying? You knew it was from her. That's why it was entitled Beautifully Human.
It's a beautiful, you know what I'm saying?
Album. Like, it was, like she tried to sabotage it, knowing it now. That's crazy to me because I did not know that. I did not know that was a Sabotage album. Sorry, Jill, baby. It didn't work, boo.
Celebrity lifestyle and Jill Scott don't mix. She's, you know, so she's like, I ain't doing this. Let me just do something so I could just go back and chill and do my thing. But people said no.
And then she released Golden, and she really thought that it was going.
And it was used for the Golden Globes and in the Queen Latifah movie. And come on.
Jill probably was like, damn.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So then she comes with that, and then now, y'all, we know Jill's coming again. And then she comes out with Hate on Me as the single.
Yes, Adam Blackstone, baby.
Well, all that good stuff, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I was not here for it.
I was.
And yeah.
It's not many songs that I have well, that's not true, but I do not like that song. I mean, I like her voice. She could make the worst song in the world that I hate, but I'm still going to be like, but she sounded amazing on it though.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like the lyrics. It just seemed like a softball. It felt like she was making that for
You know what I thought?
for a certain consumption. That song did not resonate with me in any way possible, and it was such a catchphrase, and it dated the song instantly because it put it at a time where that was like a predominant thing. People were saying "hate on me," and I kind of hate when people make a song that's kind of the catchphrase trend at the time because I just don't like it.
I think, to me, I think "Hate on Me" gives you the aggression of getting in the way, but gave you lyrics like golden, so it can be inspiring. So I think she put both of those together and was like, y'all, here you go. I think Jill knew this was gonna be the single. Like, okay.
Now, as much fever and as much as I hate on it, but no, it was a perfect song for radio. That was a perfect single.
Oh yes.
I didn't like it, but people like connected to that song.
I strutted to that song. I strutted to that song down the street, like, hey.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm glad it touched you that way because at the end of the day, it's still good singing. So it's still a good instrument that it's coming from. But it just don't. But you know what? I don't really like songs like that from anybody. So
okay.
See, that's what I liked about the song was the singing and the background of it all. Because what's the name is on it? China Black.
Mm-hmm.
Rounds of it. And y'all know she done did everything with everybody. Like Erica, she done sung with Lauren. She was on the background of her and Mary's I Used to Love Him. And all that. She was giving Jill kind of some extra row in them background vocals to me. But obviously it had to be aggressive for that. But other than that, like Elise say, I find a fuck shit thing to like about a fuck shit ass song. So
I liked it, Jill.
Okay, look, but what did I tell Temujin a couple of weeks ago? I told him I started to like the song when she did it live on Soul Stage. Oh. Jill can do something live and make you be like, all right, I'm in there. Because she did it with Getting in the Way for me, and she did it with Golden. So I was like, all right, let me see her do this live. And when she was doing it live, she was giving like a little extra swag. I was like, all right, I can rock with it.
What I'm saying. When I walk down the street, it's like you walk a little taller, like hate on me, okay, whatever. And that beat hits. All right, whatever. I'll stand on this mountain alone. That's fine.
No. Ain't nothing wrong with you liking it. I get it. It was a song for like it's an infectious song. I don't like the song, but I can sing you the whole song. So that tell you something right there. You know, and I can do all the. I mean, end of the day, it's Jill. So you know what? I don't even skip it.
I don't either.
Clean to it and wow. Hey, you know.
Because I just like the aggression of this. I guess the part of her vocal I like about the song is the aggressive vocal.
Yeah.
Because it's appropriate for a song like that. I just don't like the lyrics of it. That's all.
Okay.
That's the writing.
Sonically, it's fine, but it don't make no sense.
Well, but we still all three got the album. Probably. Did you get it the first week it came out?
Who?
I know you did.
Oh.
Was you at the store tonight? Did you wait outside to get it?
No, I do all of that.
I got it the first week it was out. I was looking forward to it.
Me too.
Me too. Because then did we know she was going through her divorce yet?
Yes, because remember she released the teaser.
That's right.
And I played that teaser to the ground because I was like, oh, this record, it's getting ready to be good.
Everybody always say when you're going through something, you know that music gonna be crazy.
Yes, absolutely.
That's why I knew I was like, even though I wasn't the biggest fan of him, but I was like, all right, she going through something, Jill gonna give me all of it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it fit in with the theme of the album. Because this ain't no first album emotions.
Word.
It's the other side of them emotions.
But
you got the I'm in love, but you could feel the hurt and the irritation and the anger through the whole every song.
Yeah.
Yes.
But she gave us a little teaser on songs like Talk to Me. Like, okay, it's like, okay, what's going on? Break it, spell it out. What's happening?
Yeah, she said, I'm getting frustrated, aggravated.
Yes. So I was like, uh-oh, okay.
Yeah, so, all right. So when
Good point, Temujin,
yeah. She got us prepared for what we was about to get. You know what I mean? Yeah. So your first listen, what did you think?
All the way down? Oh. Well, I already got a little taste on the teaser, and I was like, okay. So, of course, you put the CD in the CD player, and I'm like, ooh, I know we're going to get into the songs, but Let It Be started, and I'm like, okay. If it's hip-hop, if it's bebop, reggaeton on a metronome, in your car, in your dorm, nice and warm, whatever form, I'm like, okay, she get ready to let us know, like, I'm not just one thing here. And I'm like,
whatever tis,
let it be, whatever it is.
Yeah. When I know for me, when I heard the whole thing the first thing through, I was like, damn, Jill, she going through some things. You know what I'm saying? Like you feel it. You like, ooh. Ooh, and some of these now, don't get me wrong, Jill still gave us the sexual and the sensual things.
Yes.
But it was these songs where you was like, damn, Jill, you going through it, girl. Like, okay. And then like the ending, the last song, it was just like breathe.
Oh, okay.
And if you got the deluxe version.
Yeah.
Okay.
You bought that.
Okay. Oh, come on. God, yes. So,
like, oh.
Right. I
was like, oh, okay.
Right, Jesus Christ. Go get into it. I'm talking about when you got it in 2007. You got the deluxe version the first week?
Yeah, I got both because you got to support your artist. So I was like, I'm gonna buy 2 copies. I'm gonna buy both versions.
I just got the standard edition. So mine ended with breathe.
Oh, okay.
And for me, it was just like that. I think she was just like, it was just like, all right,
just breathe.
I know I'm going through this, but I'm gonna breathe, and I'm gonna be all right. You know what I mean? And that's what I liked about it. I just think she told her story through it, and I was like, Jill, yeah, I'm gonna be running this. I did because 2007 was a big turning year for me anyway. So, but like once this album came out, it was just like, and then she got me ready for Mary. So,
okay.
So I was like, I'm in my emotions, Mary. I'm good. Let's do this.
I'm ready.
So I was like, let's do this. So I loved it. Yeah. So what was y'all first listen like?
Elise or
I loved it from the first listen. And I'd be funny, even if it's artists that I love, usually the first listen, I either am kind of undecided or I'm kind of like, But it usually takes me time to get into it, but not the case with this album. Like
it grabs you.
And the album just kind of like after you get like past Hate on Me, like it's just the kind of tempo. Yeah. So it's just very groovy the rest of the album and and then it gets sensual and gets all spoken wordish and instruments and all that. So I really dug it. Especially being that was kind of my vibe then anyway. I was in that whole spoken word and in that community and doing poetry and all that. So that it was I was the demographic for that album.
The what? The what?
Demographic.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you said it. Demographic.
Oh yeah, she hello, she's like Jill. She enunciates every
Yes.
Yes. So we had the real thing, and then Hate on Me we talked about.
Yes.
And then it comes to then the album. This is where the album takes a turn.
Mm-hmm.
And we get Come See Me.
Yes. Oh, okay. We going that way. Okay. I have three favorite songs on this album, and this is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of them.
Yes.
Y'all know what the first reason is?
Horns. Yeah.
And then that song, the horn drags, and it gives you that kind of trippy, kind of high feeling.
Yes.
The horn is just like wailing, you know?
Yes, that's what I like. That it was wailing. And then for me, I love the way Jill was singing on it. You can feel the yearning.
I know why you liked it. I'm gonna tell because she changed to Jackson.
You already know that was one. Yes, absolutely. She gave me like the body that loves you type of joint. It gave me that because it had so much passion and desire, which she says in the record.
Yeah. So, that heifer Jill said, innumerable fires.
I'm gonna tell you the part I like.
Innumerable fires? What? I dare your pen to try to do that.
No, I love this. I'm sorry, JR. I'll tell y'all what part I liked in that song.
I think it's probably mine. But well, my favorite part was she was like, "I want to be overwhelmed."
Ooh, okay.
That part, her innuendos that she, you know what I'm saying? Like what she's really saying. You like, oh, you want to be overwhelmed, Jill? Okay, all right.
I want to Temujin like the part's like a little bit scared.
A little bit. I love when she says, what she said, because I know it's hard over there where you are. What she said, I know it's hard over there you are, because it's raining on the inside of my womb. And I was like, oh, you know, it's hard over there. I'm thinking she's talking about like it's just hard, it's like a hard time. But she's like, no, hard over there because it's raining on the inside of my womb.
What? Who writing like that, yo?
I'm like, oh.
You want to be overwhelmed? Okay.
Baby.
Overwhelmed. I want to be.
Yes.
She's raining hard. She was ready for the next song. That's all that was.
She was prepping us.
She was prepping us.
It was raining on the inside.
Right now, she said, "Come see me," but he ain't came to see it yet. But baby,
when he does,
apparently he gets in so deep, he's breathing for it.
Your hand. Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
I love that record. I love
Crown Royal. And the song that anybody say, what song was an interlude that you wish was a whole song? 90% of it is Crown Royal is the answer.
Yeah. Now, when I saw it, y'all know I am a drinker now. So because I'm looking at the back of it anyway, you know, before I'm playing it, I'm just looking at the title of the song. So I'm like going through it and I'm like, she got a song about liquor? What?
The metaphor.
What we talking about, Jill? Okay, what we go? I was completely and utterly wrong.
Metaphor.
I got it then, because that's what I do when I first get out. I look at the track listing and I'm looking at what these songs is gonna maybe be about.
Right, what it's gonna sound like. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, word, and then we get to the damn song, and I said, whoo.
Your diesel engine. I'm squirting mad oil.
Squirting mad oil. And she's throwing it right back to you. That's what she said.
And your tongue tricks. And you're so thick.
And you're so thick.
And this leads me to why I don't understand how people, when
go ahead. I was waiting. Go ahead.
With her whole stage show, and they were saying it was vulgar and oh, this is out of her character and all this shit. And I'm like, that means you have not listened to a single album.
Not a single one.
You ain't even listened to the singles because of some of them singles is a little tongue in cheek. You know what I'm saying? So
literally.
Yeah.
So that was so weird because she's always been sexual and sensual from day one.
Yeah.
And my interpretation is that don't nobody want to give respect to the fact that women of a certain size or age or skin color should be sexual.
Yeah.
You're supposed to play auntie. Man, fuck that. Auntie gets it in.
Of how she owns her sex. She owns her sexuality. Like, she owns it.
From one auntie to another, aunties gets it in.
That part. That's why I'm like, man, shit.
Listen.
Grown. This is definitely on my GTD playlist. And I got it right after Moist from Janet.
Wait, what playlist, JR?
GTD playlist.
GTD. What is that?
Have you watched Martin? How dare you?
Get the drink here. Okay. I know what that is. I just clicked. Got you. So that's what
get the drinks. Get the draws. Don't play on here. Don't play.
Yeah, don't let it. Right. He's real funny with a song like Crown Royal. I'm gonna say get the drink.
No.
Crown Royal.
Oh, true.
Say that. I thought I heard Elise say get the drinks. I thought
draws.
Get the draws. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's right and it's Moist. So
yes.
When she's like the same thing she does because Jill says Crown Royal on ice, and Janet says ice in your mouth.
Oh my.
I mean, I like the theme. I like continuity.
I love it. Love it. Absolutely. It's gonna flow right into it. So literally. But
dirty.
All right now.
I'm sorry. When I first
But the only reason I'm fine with Crown Royal being the interlude is because in that little bit of space for something to hit you like that, it was just meant to be like that. And the way you talking about flowing into something, it flows right into Epiphany.
Ooh.
Yeah. And so it's a good bridge from Come See Me, which is so slow and wailing, and it bridges you over to Epiphany, to this little, it's got like a little beat,
Over at least, it bridges you over. Yes. Mm-hmm.
So I think it works for that. And, we'll never know what it's like to have a full song of it, but I'm so happy we have that.
Right. Me too.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Then Epiphany.
Ooh, Scott Storch, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He plowed side as if he was making beats.
Red toenail, white walls.
Yo, do y'all get this bass line? Because now the music in me, because on my second listen, I started, this gives me Barry White, I'm going to love you just a little more, baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then that bass line in there. And then the way musically it's like a little, I think after like the 2-minute part. It's like a little orchestra thing come in. So I'm like, you act like that's like Love Unlimited playing behind her. I was like, come on, Jill. Like,
it intensifies the feeling that she's expressing.
Yes. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Let me tell you what my part.
I think she gonna like our part, Temujin. I think she like it. Go ahead, Lisa.
I must remember
to tell
to
him to thank him. Yeah.
Later.
No. I take charge of the ship. Moving with the back of my hips that my ancestors did. Speaking of Bantu, Ranga and Tonga. But I gotta stop all that. I'm sorry, JR.
No. You good. No. I thought Elise was gonna like this part because after she says, "Why do I feel so empty?" it cuts off.
Baby.
I do love that part too.
Why do I feel empty? And that's it.
Like it cuts off all that thing, and then it cuts off.
Ooh,
like I was like, Jill, like after she done blessed, you know what I'm saying? They done did the goddamn thing. And then she like, but why do I feel so empty?
Been there. Woo, been there.
You see how that's a theme of this album.
I said, that damn Jill.
She's saying all these very sexy things, but then she like, damn, why I feel empty? Why I feel like shit still?
And
all this.
Yep.
There she go again.
Because at the day, she's keeping the real theme going. Like this is some real shit. Like every song that this theme of the real thing is real. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I think a lot of people have been in that place. I mean, I've never been at that place where after you finish all that, you like,
oof, hits home. That's all I'm gonna say.
And then it's just like, yo, like she's just so honest. It's so vulnerable, and that's what I like. Because again, I'm an emotional listener, so I'm catching everything she's doing in these songs, and then it was like again. He plows inside as if he was making beats. So you know what this joint is about. And then she gets to the end and gets so vulnerable. Was like, but why do I feel so lonely? So empty. It's like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like,
yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes.
And then this next song is Jill Scott's Congratulations.
I said the same thing. Yeah.
Congratulations, baby. Yeah. Right.
You
get married?
Yeah.
What? You get married? What?
Say, well, it don't make any sense.
It don't make any sense. Wait.
With this song, My Love, do y'all feel as though this is kind of like her Do You Remember Me Part 2?
No.
Do
You remember was about just honor, like making sure you could remember where you came from and honoring your black. Do you remember me?
Okay.
My love, we had a thing and now you get married. Wait a second. I thought it was gonna be me.
That's what? Yeah. Okay. That's this thing was too. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no songs on 3 that I could be like, oh, this is this album's of anything from 1, because it was a different stage of love in her brain. 1 is about being in love.
Yes.
You know, like it is very happy. It is very optimistic.
Yeah.
It's giving you all that.
All the feels.
Beautifully Human. You start, like Temujin said earlier, you start to see the cracks in that debut Love. You start to see, you know.
Yeah.
And on this one, I'm telling you, ain't no happy love song on this album. Not a one.
She said she was pissed on the tour. She said, I was pissed.
Yeah. There is not one happy love song on this album.
No.
They ain't even try to stick one in for filler. There is not one there.
Yeah. And that bridge. Listen here. That vulnerability she feel.
It was like
this is the first song that I actually had to keep replaying because that shit was hitting me in the chest. Like, I'm like, damn, Jill.
Sing it, JR.
No. No. When it comes to Jill, I don't try at all. No. Y'all had it. No.
But yeah, no, but seriously, JR, the bridge, what she say, all I ever think is about you, baby. I hold you in my arms inside my dreams. Because I know no matter where you go, you will always think of me. Woo! My love is deeper. Yes.
Didn't you know this?
Didn't you know?
Oh, didn't you notice?
Yeah, sing it.
And then that's where it's important that Jill does enunciate when she sings, because that little subtle thing is powerful in the song. It's like, didn't you know this? Didn't you notice?
Yeah.
And somebody else singing it, you wouldn't distinguish as well between those two, because I think both lines are important.
Yep, and she was channeling her Sarah Vaughan.
Yes, Lord.
And it's like, damn, it sucks when you actually love somebody and you not getting that in return.
Oh boy.
Woo! Now that I've been there.
Ooh.
Yeah. But but in the re-listen of this album, it's a turn in the song that I never really paid attention to. When she's like, you chose her cause she's sweet as pie. Take what you give, even your lies. So she's getting there like, this person I want to be is not gonna sit there with your lies, but she does.
Ooh.
You know, she's sweet, and I just never really thought about that line.
Baby, are
she said,
be without me? Yeah.
So I just a subtle thing. I just didn't ever really notice it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And it's crazy because I didn't really again, this is one of the songs I had to replay over, but it ended up becoming my favorite because I experienced this. Because eventually somebody that I was talking to and we were talking and all this ended up getting married, got engaged after we cut it.
Yeah.
And that was the first song I played, and this was in 2009.
Ooh.
And I came and played that record, and I was like, I didn't get it then, but I get it now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it now. But yeah, so that's why this is another favorite song for me, because I experienced this.
Now, JR, I told you about my situation. This is that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this song is so salty because you say you're happy, you say you're great, you know. But you and I know you really ain't.
You really ain't.
It's like, you need to be with me.
You need to come be with me.
Well, at least
that's the way it's supposed to be.
Why I say that too? I just said, yeah, you ain't happy, nigga.
Go be with whoever, whatever. I don't care.
That's fine.
Like, come on. Be strong, sis. Be strong.
Didn't you know this? Didn't you notice my love?
Hey, babe. Word was writing. The pen was real.
Scribbles. Yeah.
Blackstone.
Yeah.
And that was the
them two are just her and Adam Blackstone, her and JR. What's his last name? Hudson, yes, right. I should know that. I mean, his father did sing with the Impressions. I should know that, right. But
JR, but yeah.
right. But yeah, it's just this song is her and Adam Blackstone is just great, period. He's great with anybody, so but
he really is.
Yeah, but him and Jill with music, period. So
yeah. But how do you feel about this being a single?
It was cool because it was, for me, it was typical Jill. It was like, oh, okay, she's gonna give us what she feels. It's heartfelt, it's true, and it's transparent. I'm like, all right, I'm with it. I'm with it.
Because didn't she have a video for this, right?
She did.
Dressed and walking around it. Okay. All right. I didn't want to be wrong and be like, wait a minute, this is for another album. Oops.
No.
I don't it maybe at that time I wasn't watching videos as much, but I don't really remember seeing that video.
Yeah.
Did it a lot?
Yes. On VH1 Soul.
Oh, okay.
A lot.
Yeah.
Okay. And also, but yeah, that song it did chart well, for Jill. I think it was a 30 R&B.
Oh.
Wow. Because this was what, the third single?
Second.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah. It was 3 singles.
Damn. I was so into the album, I didn't know what the hell the singles were.
Right. I play it all the time. So I'm like, okay, it's out, whatever. I'm still gonna play it.
And by 2007, I wasn't really on radio. I was buying CDs. I was making mix CDs on my own and MP3 CDs and all that. So, what I listened to is whatever I curated, pretty much.
Right.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm. And then
Insomnia. That's when you're mad and frustrated.
And pissed.
But baby, this song, woo.
Yo.
You don't like the song?
No, I do. But it's just a part of it that really hits for real for me.
Oh.
And you don't call? You don't
know. I've been dismissed.
Ooh.
You felt that shit. What?
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Something for you to play. Oh.
To play with.
Brick
flying.
She said, you turned me from a woman of substance to this. Brick flying.
Gotta put on.
Been there too, JR. Been there. Damn near literally.
Yep. Gotta put on my strong face and hope that no one will know. Gotta go to work.
Go to work, yes.
Gotta go to work. Oh, because she had to sleep. She hadn't slept all night waiting for her to call.
And no one at work will feel her pain either.
Nobody.
It's a shame.
Please say that again. Play it again.
Oh, nobody at work will feel my pain. It's a shame.
Baby. Yes. Yes. And then, so it's so many things about this song. You mad that you stayed up, so you tired as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Then on the phone call that you never got.
Never received it.
So now you angry because you tired, and you angry because that call you didn't get. And then you got to go to work and deal with other motherfuckers that's going to piss you the fuck off.
Yep.
So it's...
And we forgot. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. In 15 minutes, my alarm will
be ringing.
And you better.
Will feel my pain. Yes.
It's a shame the way things.
Yes, Lord.
But you go now.
And the music is so chill, so you think like, oh, okay, I could cruise to this, but then you the lyrics, you're like, oh, she's frustrated and pissed off. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Them words was anger. That was some anger. Like, it's like you said, it's smooth as shit, but she angry, which means you're gonna pay attention. That's what that is. I got you on a cruise, but you gonna listen to these words because you gonna feel what the hell I'm feeling.
Exactly.
And I'm on and waiting for that phone call.
And now I'm up all night. I'm tired. Now I gotta go to work. Okay. All right. You're gonna hear this.
No.
Yep.
Nigga, what? Shit.
This is probably the song that I except for a song that we hadn't come to yet, but that I replay the most. Like when I hear it, I gotta repeat it. I gotta do it. I gotta run it back.
Waiting by the phone again.
This is the song that I skip.
What, Insomnia?
Oh no, I thought we was going to.
Oh, about to say, wait, we just had a moment together.
I thought Elise was talking about the next song. I was about to be
I said the song. I was about to say the song I run back the most, besides the song we haven't gotten to yet.
Got to that. My bad.
But it's the song I probably rewind the most.
Rewind, yes.
Come on, man.
It's a lot of songs on this album. Sometimes it's hard for me to get through this album because I got to replay stuff.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes you take a minute to get through a song because you got to be like, replay. Wait a minute, rewind. What did she say?
One more time. Yes.
Yes, I need to catch that. Literally.
Right.
That's the name of our show.
Love it, Jill. Oh God.
So yes, the next song, how it make you feel.
Stokely.
Yeah. So that song don't do it for you?
And I wanted to because I love Stokely. So
See, I didn't think this was gonna be the song because JR had told me it was a song. Because I told him it's only one song on this album that I don't love, and we already talked about that. Hate on me, but I didn't. He told me he had another one, but I told him don't tell me. Let me wait till the episode, and that's not the one I thought you picked. But go ahead.
Oh yeah, this one I wanted to like this. I wanted to so bad, but it's just something. It just felt like it was something missing for me. I don't know. I can't even describe what it is. Even since 2007, I've been like, why? Like I told Temujin, I was like, yo, I'm just not the biggest. And he was like, oh no, nigga, I'm about to send you this live performance and give you this. Because she even put "Do You Remember" into it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when I heard that, I said, oh, well, now, wait a minute now.
She's talking to the brothers. She's like, what if I was gone forever? No chocolate kiss, nap and dugout.
No, nothing. Ever.
No mamas, no daughters, no sister friends. Yes.
And she's at that stage of dealing with somebody and frustrated, where she not only disappointed with this nigga, she disappointed with men in general in this moment. And so she's telling all y'all, how would it feel if me and the rest of my sisters just pieced out of this mother? How would you feel? What the fuck would you do?
There'll be no mamas, no daughters. How it make you feel?
Yeah. So this is her point. So that the purpose of this song is like, I ain't just mad at him. I'm mad at all y'all.
And JR, this is more her. That's why she put "Do You Remember" in there, because those are similar in message.
Got it.
Like, brother, you don't remember me? Without us, you ain't gonna have nobody.
And another callback it gives you from "Do You Remember Me" or "Do You Remember Me?" She's saying all this greatness she's come from. So she told you from the jump who she was, that she was royalty, that she was the best thing, and then we come back around and you didn't. But she told you.
Connect
before you got started.
Yes, connect the dots, queen.
Connect those dots, girl.
Come on, Elise. Yes.
Yeah. So now, one thing I said to JR earlier in the show when I said that there's no songs that it's from the debut album, but what it is, you have a song it connects to that's the opposite of that song, or that's calling back to it and being like, nah, remember we said we was gonna do all this, and then now we got this.
Yeah.
So it kind of does connect back to where
In a
this
different.
dude failed her on all this love she was given and telling you who she was in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And now I was a woman of substance.
Yeah.
Now I'm this.
Yep. It connects in a different way. They connect in a different way.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Come
Dang.
on, Professor. Come on, Professor.
Y'all need to quit it. Y'all need to quit it. I hate it here.
You love it. You love it. Yes.
And I think the writer in me caught that because it could come off as it's towing the line of like a preachy kind of thing. But I think
Absolutely.
the fact that it's kind of angry, it kind of makes it not feel that way.
Yeah.
So I could see how the song could I could see how it ain't a song for everybody.
I
But it's for
can.
me though. It's for me.
It's for me.
But I can
Yeah.
see.
I appreciate it. I appreciate that.
No, I can see why somebody wouldn't like it, or not even necessarily not like it, but just kind of, you know.
Yeah.
Like, right.
But now when Temujin, since you sent me that of her doing that, and do you remember, and
Yeah.
they're putting it together, I
Baby.
will put that in place of this on my playlist and have that live version playing, so I could be like, oh yeah, okay. You know what I mean? Like I said in the beginning of the show, Jill can do something live and make me love it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like she's one of those artists that can do that. Because you got some artists that you'll be like, I don't like it live and I don't like it on the album either. So this ain't gonna work. But
Right.
her, she made me do that again with Getting in the Way and Golden. So
yeah. Guys, the Real Thing tour was amazing.
oh yeah. You talked about that.
Tell you, like it was over 2 hours. Jill did not get off the stage. She just took her heels off just to rest her feet. She sang for 2.5 hours straight. It was an experience. Oh man, it was amazing. It was amazing.
Somebody had that video that you sent me that they was like, this wasn't a show, it was an experience.
Absolutely, the experience. Mm-hmm.
Go back to the experience, right?
Makes sense, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They was like, this was their first Jill concert. And they like it was an experience. And they said they've been to every show ever since.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
Baby. Wait to this anniversary tour. I can't wait. Mm-hmm.
You not playing no games.
No, when you do a full album from top to bottom, yeah, I gotta be there again to get. It's food. It's literally food for me.
See you in the audience because she know you. Like, hi, Temujin, how you doing? Hey, Jill. Hey, girl.
It's not her cousin. I'm gonna say it is. Hey, cousin Timothy.
Hey,
right.
Cousin.
Uh-huh.
She's familiar. She's familiar with me via the Twitter.
Man.
Yeah,
he's so modest. He's so modest.
I don't know. You know, via the Twitter, she's familiar because her podcast, they dropping pearls on the podcast. So anyway, I don't want to derail and go left.
Oh, that's what we do. But then we get to Only You.
Only you.
You know my part? Ain't gonna be no cologne
to make me say goodbye. Ain't gonna be. Only you can make me leave the key and lock the door. Yes. Basically, she ain't leaving you. I ain't leaving you. Nah, only you. Only you can make me feel the way you do.
Yeah, she's in her denial. No, you. Denial.
Mm-hmm.
That's about
Huh?
I said Teddy Pendergrass got a song like this too, and this has the same message. He like, I'm in denial. You. But it's you. You are the one that can help me be better and da-da-da-da. But it's like, I'm not leaving, but I need to leave. But only you can make me feel this way.
Right. But, yeah.
But only him can make her leave, too. She said,
that part.
Lock the door. Right, yeah. No more. Yeah.
That's when
she's prepping for the next song.
That's what she waiting for. Yeah, that's what she waiting for.
No, that's what you waiting for. You said it before we even got on here. You did.
I've been talking to this man.
And that's what I like. And he makes me smile. Yes. With my heart. Woo!
Sweet things in my ears.
Sing,
all
Lee.
the things I need to
hear.
but that's as far as it's gone. I promise. I promise. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'll sing this whole damn thing.
Do the next part.
You did.
I enjoy it. I love it so. But it seems like I'm always alone.
You're at arm's reach, but baby, where are you? Where are you? But I got this sweet and true.
But I'm cold as ice around you.
'Cause I'm only whenever
you're around. I think Whenever You're Around is a perfect song. That it does so many different things. You get parts of the song where she just let the song ride, just let the music ride. And to do that in such a high energy song is a little risky, but it works. And it's like she took a risk with the song. She put the gospel elements in it. She gave a lot of Patty in this song. Like she just did it.
George Duke too.
George Duke get that. She let him get his own. That was a verse. She let George Duke just go. That was a verse, like for real. Like she was just
get
like,
a hot 16.
Yes. Like she just let him go, and I think JR said that they was just jamming. Like
it sounded like it.
He said they was just jamming. That's why another reason why I love this song, because I've always loved this song, but I didn't know how many people did until I met Elise, and I said, "Thank you, Jesus," because baby, when she first did it on our live, it was like if you look back at the live, I don't know what Instagram do, how they do, but it was like, yo, I was just staring at Elise because I did not know that nobody, and let me tell you something, she gets dramatic as heck, because that's how Charles found us. For her singing this song.
Oh,
literally,
wow.
He did the whole song, y'all, and I mean the whole song.
That's why I said I'm not going to do this. Okay. But what I will do.
Oh, yes, that's what I want. That's what I want.
But I'm going to explain before. Like, the part of the song where she has the, like, almost like you feel I have the breakthrough. When she goes, I don't want to lose this good life, but I ain't scared. If I'm gonna be the only one participating in it, that was her like eureka light bulb moment.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Yeah, I don't want to lose good life, but guess what? I'm not scared. Especially, I ain't be bad all by myself. She's like, if I'm gonna be the only one participating in it, then I might as well go see what I can do for I.
Right. Because I'm lonely.
appreciates every word.
And yes, Temujin, and I'm lonely whenever you're around. And I was very specifically going through this. Like the timing of this album couldn't have been better for my life.
Yeah.
Like, because I was going through all of this in real time. It was the real thing, you know, in video and stereo. Like, it was my story, you know. So especially whenever you're around.
Yeah.
Like, to be with somebody and you feel lonely, what's the point?
Ooh, that's deep.
Yeah. But it takes a while, like realizing you're like, okay, it's just this body is there, but
right,
nothing
you
changed.
Person, and you feel lonely
when they're there.
When they're
you
there,
feel more not you. You know, it's basically saying I don't feel like myself when you're around.
Oof.
I don't even know who I am at this point. So
Ooh.
That's deep.
That's what I love that part. That part when she just like, but I'm cold as ice around you. Like, ooh, when I first heard that line, I was like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? But I love how Jill is telling a story.
A full story.
You know what this is? The end of fairy tales. When she's letting George Duke play.
Oh,
like that, and just letting him go.
That's right. That's right.
It's the same kind of theme of the song Fairy Tales. Well, the song Fairy Tales is basically the theme of the whole album, the real thing. Like it's that song is this album.
Yeah.
It's the progression from the first album to this album, because album one was building up these fairy tales, and at the end it's like no royal horse, you know, I mean, none of that.
Yeah. And then I like how she's just like, I've been talking to this man, like he's giving me
what I need,
what I should be getting from you. And I just love how she's telling the story.
But that's as far as that's as far as it's going. I promise.
I promise.
But I enjoyed
it though. I liked it. I was like, wait, that's how I'm supposed to feel.
Yeah.
I forgot what that felt like.
That's real, yo. That's a real, and I love the storytelling of it. That's because you can imagine her like literally telling us, and you watching like somebody playing this out, and you looking like,
yep. You see the man talking to her. Yeah, you see the man talking to her, and she's like, "Ooh, I like it," and then she goes home and she's pissed, like, "Oh boy, I'm lonely again."
Right.
Yeah.
Damn, yo. Whew.
It's deep. That's Jill for you.
Because and talked to me. She was like, sometimes it seems like you're off away and you don't have a thing to say. And then she commented, she's like, I'm lonely whenever you're around. It went from like, seems like you're kind of quiet. What's going on?
You okay?
Spell it out. You know, spell it out for me.
Let me flip the script. Let me flip the script and go into the swing. That's why the tempo changed on Talk to Me too. Like, let me change up how I'm communicating with you. It ain't work. Yeah.
Is this kind of, do you think, at least I'm asking you, like, was this song kind of like her warning to him? Or is it
I'm tired.
There you go. It was a warning.
And she said she's not scared. She said she don't want to live this good life, you know, do right, you know.
Right.
Nice home, career, like everything on paper. You know, I don't want to lose this on paperness. I don't want folks to know I'm being divorced or I'm having this big breakup, but I'm not scared that I'm gonna have to deal with all that shit. That I'm gonna have to give up these possessions or this image. I ain't scared. I ain't scared no more. I'm tired and I ain't scared.
So with her writing this, do you think maybe this might have been one of the first songs she recorded for the album? Especially with you knowing what she was going through? Or was the divorce already happening, or was she writing?
I mean, it's not like she started writing the day the divorce ink dried. This could be something from 5 years ago. It could be from a year before. You know what I'm saying? It could have come from anywhere. But you know, you when you break up with somebody, people act like it blindsides them.
I
You've
want.
It,
been new,
yeah.
but
I
you
want.
don't want to admit it. But shit can be bad for a long time.
I want
That's
to.
right.
I want to say this is. I want to say it was done prior to it because there was an unofficial record that was released by her former label, and like if you listen to songs like "Wondering Why," like she was already. Have you heard that song?
No.
It's on her former label released it, you know. So, but wondering why she was already going through it. You don't talk to me no more. Are you, you know, what's going on? Is it jealousy? That's not our thing. So yeah, it was boiling. It seems.
I got you.
Yeah,
Got you.
Like I said, she was like Temujin made me think about. She was going through it on Beautiful Human already.
yeah,
Yeah. Yep. Thinking
Because a lot
about
of
it.
songs have like kind of a bittersweet thing to it. Now that you brought it to my attention, I'm like thinking of songs. I'm like, shit, I didn't like. Oh,
yeah,
but I definitely noticed like, sometimes I feel you're off of that. Talk to me told me what I kind of needed to do.
yeah.
That
Got a
was the
point.
that was the beginning of the crumble or the admitting that things were crumbling.
What was Golden? You know, Golden was about her divorce, right?
Nah.
Yeah. You know, it sounded positive. I'm taking my freedom, but she was talking about I'm taking my freedom, like I'm taking it back. This is about her.
I,
Yeah,
that
Golden
learned something too.
angry. She was angry on Golden, even though it was real cheery and nice. She was angry.
Damn.
Yeah. So yeah,
Wearing it from my neck. Ah.
wearing around my chain.
I mean, chain. I said neck, chain, whatever.
No, I think you said that too.
Oh,
Yeah.
I be making up lyrics sometimes. But,
Word.
Ah.
Blah blah blah. Right.
but yeah, but whatever your rise, I mean, it is my favorite Jill Scott song. Like as soon as I heard it for the first time, I
Ooh.
was like, this is my one. That like it was other stuff before this album came out. I think it was 42nd Street Happenstance before this,
Ooh.
and this
Ooh. I
took
love
over.
that song too. I can't even begin to explain.
Yeah.
Sorry, wrong.
I
Oh.
mean, shit, on the album, she was telling y'all that she kind of slipped and did some
I'm
things
truly
that she
sorry
shouldn't do.
for what I did to you. Ooh. Mm.
Yeah.
Said I was playing too. Ah,
Ooh.
but I mean, I was busy too.
Gosh, she's
It's
really
cool.
telling us.
That
Oh,
and that I love about Jill. She like, yeah, they were doing their thing, but I was doing mine. And I'm
yeah,
gonna be honest with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get people like that. It's just like,
And maybe that's why she was like, but that's as far as it gone. I promise.
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey, hey.
We yes.
Oof.
But yeah, I can talk about this song to like if I would have come on to catch that mini fan episode, that would be a song that I would want to talk about.
Word.
Yeah.
Live. Have you heard the live release?
No, which live?
Oh well, yeah. I mean, she did it on the VH1 Soul story. She did it on the Storytellers,
Yes, I
Storytellers
did.
I seen. Storytellers I seen.
and they did it.
When
They
she
had,
hugs the Sean.
huh?
That's the one where she hugs the Sean.
Yes, that was a fun day. That was a fun day. She did that. No, not that one.
Not
There was
that one.
no. She did a VH1 story. Is another Storytellers prior to that.
Oh, okay.
It was China Black and V Ron and Ra Ray. They were backing her up like during this is she was promoting the real thing. She did Whenever You're Around.
Is that the one? Is that the one where she did Hate on Me?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Then it
Yeah.
was that. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said after I seen it live, it still didn't change how I felt about it. I'm terrible. I can't let it go. Okay. And then we come to Celibacy Blues.
Ding, 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 ding.
I love this record
This is
because
this.
to me, when I first heard this, I was like, because I was sick of the damn Jill and Erica comparisons to me.
Mm-hmm.
I was tired. I was too through because I'm like, they two different artists. I know we try to put them in this neo soul mess, but they're two completely different artists. And Elise made me see it later that Jill was more jazz
Mm-hmm.
and Erica was blues. Because that's all Baduism is. It's
Mm-hmm.
blues as hell. I would hear this on Baduism for me.
You got
Yeah.
to get Friday because it's flat on one side. Boom. It has that vibe to it, don't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it does. You could plop either one on each other, like on either album, and it would work.
What? Plop. Uh-huh.
And it would work just as fine on each one.
Yeah.
In fact, Celibacy Blues, that fits so deeply into Baduism. It's kind of scary. And maybe it was like kind of a nod. Who knows, to her, or who knows?
Right.
It probably was. It could have been a nod.
Because it made me say, you said you were going to take me to see Luke tape, baby. So I braided my hair.
Yeah.
But my guy Randy Bowland played on this.
Oh yeah, Randy Bowland. Yeah.
Because he played the guitar on this, because he played the guitar on my favorite Mickey Howard song, Baby Be Mine. He played on I Feel Good All Over from Stephanie Mills.
Oh.
And listen, and he played on Joe's Love Scene.
And he plays the solo on Whenever You're Around Live.
Oh, word!
Yeah, he was with her band then. He played it live. He plays the solo.
Oh, you gonna need that video.
You know what?
Please. You know what I mean? Adam Blackstone and them drums. I mean the bass. Like you hear him and it's Spanky on the damn drums. Like that's the music mind of mine was getting all into this because I was just like, like celibacy is real.
Yes.
And what did she say? How did she say the line about the batteries?
The battery. Wait. This is celibacy. It's left me now.
Yes.
A million times. I'm like, sorry, Jill. Yeah. My batteries.
Get me some batteries. Like that's some real shit. Like I'm like, you like Jill just so honest, and the vulnerability on this album was just ridiculous. Like she was just letting it all hang out. Like this is where I'm at in my life. Sorry.
Yes. Yeah.
So yes, I love that record. That's like you said, Elise. I think maybe that's her nod to Erica. I feel like
it's
very sugar.
Yes.
It's a very like you said, it's very Suge Avery vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, big juke joint energy.
Juke joint energy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look, after hours spot energy.
Yeah. Right.
Hanging on the stool energy because you're depressed. Your man, you need your man, so you just sitting at the bar with your head down, like, oh God.
Yeah. And it's only brown liquor being served.
And wingettes. Right, little wingdings.
Little wingdings, yeah. Oh God.
Oh man.
Yes. So then we get Let's see. What's next?
All I.
All.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
Ooh. Mm. Ooh.
That's
All
that right there.
yeah.
So positive, and I'm here for it.
All I think about is making love.
She said, all the things I see when you're inside of me.
All the things to see when you're inside of me. Ooh, it keeps my mind going crazy. What?
And in this one, instead of the horn or whatever dragging, it's or the way she's singing is she's like dragging her voice.
Yeah.
It's very.
Now I've tried to find something familiar, and this gives me Not Like Crazy from Beautifully Human.
Yeah.
Yep. And until then, I imagine on Le Boom Tweet too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. I agree with that. Yeah. Man, look, I said from this song, I was like, yo, if you with Jill and you meet her, just listen to her songs and you should know how to please her.
Yeah.
I mean, she's telling you, like, hello. Like, if you need any lessons, just go listen to a few of my songs and my albums, and you should know. I shouldn't have to be like, do this or do that. You should already know.
Yeah. Well.
No, I just.
Okay.
Hey, I ain't mad, Jill.
I ain't mad. I don't
This
disagree.
song sexy as shit. That's why.
It's very grown. I love it.
Very. Like she said during the while she was doing the album, what was that? The Real Thing, kind of like the EPK that they used to do.
Yeah.
It was like, this album is very mature. She was like, it's mature. This is for mature audiences. That's how she said.
Put a parental advisory slip inside. It came with like, this is for grown folks, for real.
Oh yeah. And she let you know right after Crown Royal. It's like it was on there and all the way there.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, I can't get out of my head.
Ooh, can we take our time with this next one? Ooh.
This is my song and
Yeah. Oh,
Mm.
I got a story about this too, JR.
Okay.
Can
Well,
I
go talk about I Want to Be Loved. Go ahead.
I was working out here, long story short, or long story longer. I was listening to this song. I was walking to work. It was hella cold. And when Wanna Be Loved came on, she was like, I get sad sometimes. I be mad sometimes because I'm out here on my grind making mine and I still can't seem to find what I've been looking for. Open so many doors. For real, y'all. I just want to be loved. So, of course, for the 96th time, Jill wrote my heart with her pen and her voice. And I was just like, oh, so it's okay. I'm not the only one who's happy for my friends who find love. But there's always this little wince inside, like, when it's going to happen for me? I'm out here doing all right, I'm working, paying my own bills, minding my business. Just that one somebody, So Wanna Be Loved hits home. It's deep.
And it still does. And then the part where she said, I just want to be loved like everybody else.
Ooh.
Yeah,
like Temujin, that part you said, I get sad sometimes, and yes, I be mad sometimes because I'm out here on the grind making mine and still can't seem to find what I'm looking for. That shit.
So many doors.
For real. Oh, I just want to be up
now. Like, whoo.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh. Whew. Okay. Yeah, I loved it when I first heard it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I heard it when I first heard it, and this is actually my favorite Jill Scott song. It's my favorite Jill Scott song. It talks about, like you said, she wrote my life with a pen.
Absolutely.
My life. See?
Right. Catch that.
But something back for something bigger, for something brighter, for something higher.
Mm-hmm.
And like
You know,
this, but go ahead, sis. Go ahead.
And what's interesting is, and only people who can really sing can do this, is they gonna show you your vulnerability to where it almost sounds like they're not singing well, but they're doing it on purpose to evoke an emotion. Because this is probably the least doing anything vocally on the song, but it's supposed to be like, it's supposed to be raw. It's nothing buffering it. It's no background singers at that point when she's saying certain things in the song. So it's just like just a raw cut vocal. And
speaking to us too, yeah.
And it's and because I know the kind of singer she is, she's intentionally singing it in this way because it's the song sounds, half the song sounds like she about to cry.
Yes.
You know what this gives me? I can see Janet singing this record.
Absolutely.
I can see Janet singing this record on the All For You album after her and Renee broke up.
Oh, yeah. I
see this being after Truth and after Better Days. Like, she is like, and that's why I felt like Jill was literally attacking the song like her.
Yeah.
And I was like, I feel All For You. All that. When I heard it, that's why I was like, wait a minute, Jill, you giving me Janet, girl, you giving that little nod there, girl, like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, so it was, yeah, like, this song to me, yeah, I love this song. My favorite Jill song. Like,
everybody.
I never knew that, JR. Never knew that.
Yeah. I wait for this episode. Oh yeah.
I never knew that. Cause I mean, this whole album is very dear to me, but that's one of the songs that it's actually a song I can't listen to too much. This is the song I don't put it on repeat because it had me in my feelings.
Ooh.
Not because it ain't good, but because it puts me in my feelings. Even when I'm in a happy space, it still does. Because you still have that trauma.
Yep.
That trauma don't go nowhere. I might be in a happy situation now, but I don't forget what them fuck shit people did to me then.
Yep. Yep. You know? And this is one of the songs I remember on Rel's episode. I said there's 4 songs that I don't like talking about. I don't like to discuss. And I only said one, which was Ask of You from Raphael Sadiq.
Oh, that's a good one, JR.
That song hits me and it gets me into my feelings musically me. But this is one of the songs where it touches me every time and it's kind of hard to talk about. That's why I'm glad I'm with y'all, because it was a point of this where it was like I was starting to get warm and it was starting to take me there.
You get hot in the neck.
Yeah, like it was taking me there, but I'm with y'all and it was like, okay, we talking through this thing, because it's like I still feel that now. You know what I mean? I was feeling that then, and then I still feel it now. And it's just like, damn. You know what I mean? Like,
Because at the end of the day, y'all, like everyone wants, and Jill said this too, you just want to have that somebody where you could just put your head on their shoulder and they don't have, you just be loved. Hear My Call is...
That's another one for me.
That thing will have me, yeah.
They got all the rules, and then they changed. What?
I was but a child. Ooh. Anyway,
it's too much.
Too much. Yeah.
So yes,
I Want to Be Loved. I think the one thing that keep it from like going into complete despair is just how she starts, where she's just like, don't feel no pity for me because I'm going through a couple things. Life means change.
That's the way it goes.
Yeah. Like you said, sis, her starting it off like that. Don't feel
the fan. All my life I had a constant burning, a strong, deep desire, an aching, ambiguous yearning.
for something better, something bigger, for something wiser. Yes. Mm-hmm. Woo, made me stop on my tracks. I was like, that was a rewind. I was like, wait. What did she say? Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, damn. Okay.
Yeah.
And then to speak on something musically that Jill does to kind of get away from the emotion part is she have a way of using certain cadences, but just in certain parts of the song. Because I get bored with people doing weird cadence and it's a whole song. But if you put it in that right spot and you're trying to evoke a certain thing, it's good. Because I'm out here on the ground and see can't find one of them. But if she did a whole song like that, you're like, the fuck is she doing?
Yeah.
Right.
And so I'll leave that right there, catch all of it. But yeah.
Vocal styling. Yes.
You gotta know when to do those things. You gotta know when to sing big, but you gotta know, like on Wanna Be Loved, when you not putting all that power behind it, you just singing from the heart.
Your heart takes center stage. The heart and it's an emotion. Absolutely.
Yeah. Everything doesn't require a caterwaul, but everything doesn't require a whisper. Everything doesn't require a high note. Everything don't require a low note. You're supposed to find in the song, it's called arranging, and you find those spots where it works.
And lyric, yes. Not just runs, yes.
Yes. Not runs for the sake of runs. No, it's time where run is called for. Like, what happened? Like you supposed to growl sing on what happened to the wonderful thing. It should have said, what happened to the wonderful? That would change the whole song.
Do that again, at least like that. I like that. What happened?
What happened to the wonderful thing we had?
Yeah.
You wouldn't say, what happened to the wonderful? That wouldn't make sense. You supposed to yell that thing. You're mad.
It seems like you're missing in action.
And now I'm tired. You know, she wouldn't be, I'm tired. No, I'm tired. Yes. You pick the moments to do those things.
It's tired.
And that makes it more special. If you run the whole song, then what was special? What was different? What was the nuance?
Yeah.
The contrast.
Yep.
Anyway, I could talk about that all day.
Please. I love it.
I know you do. That's why I'll be here all day. We love it. What are you talking about? That's why there's even an R&B representative, because that's all me and Jay I love to do.
The dramatic.
Get all the way down.
Yes.
All right, where we at?
Well, the last song on the standard version.
On the standard one. I didn't have the first one, but I think somebody took my CD and I had to get another one, and then I got the deluxe joint.
The deluxe.
Okay.
The first one I got was regular, because I didn't know that there was even that option. So
yeah.
And we ended it with Breathe.
Perfect. I mean, what a perfect way to end the album.
I am not your regular microphone controller. Don't put me in no box.
No.
You busy comparing me like I need comparison. How you gonna you can't even breathe the air I'm in. Hey. He
said, take your clothes off and relax in the shade and just breathe.
Just breathe.
And I think she was saying that for herself.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Honestly, after all that I'm going through and all I'm dealing with, let me just strip myself and just
breathe. Yep.
And relax, because everything gonna be all right. You know what I mean?
Get through this.
Yep.
You know?
That's it.
And my album had the perfect opening. Like, this is how you craft an album. Like,
yes,
the intro is a legit intro. Like, it didn't just put you straight into the. No, it kind of ease you into like, let it be whatever it is. Like, perfect opener, perfect closer. Like, breathe, just like, I get all this now. Let me exhale.
Yes.
Right. I done went through all these emotional stuff. Now I just need to. How Whitney
oxygen.
And I exhaled.
Now, honorable mention is on the deluxe's Imagination Crown Royal Suite combined.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she's making love. She's just making love. Can't believe, she said, can't believe you're touching me like the way you're touching me. It's passion. It's romance. Now we're back in bliss. And then it segues into Crown Royal and it fades.
That's why I think she had to put that on the deluxe. Because all them emotions she was going through, like after Crown Royal, it was like, nah, ain't no love taking right now. Nah. We ain't there, yo.
I'm good.
I'm good. Version. Y'all can have it. This album is freaking epic, man. And for her to come out with this, like I said, in 2007, that was a turning point in my life. You know what I mean? Personally, and starting to find myself and all of that. And I'm listening to a lot of these songs, feeling the emotions of it all, going through shit like this. It was just like, life was lifing.
Life was, ooh, say that again, JR. Life was lifing, finding yourself.
Lifing. And especially in 2007, for me, it was just like, ooh, and all those emotions. And it was like, fuck, Jill feels the same way I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, oh.
She always does that. It's like, oh man, you're reading me. Here she go, reading me again.
Right. That's why I said that after coming out through all these damn emotions, you know I was ready for Mary. I said, Mary, come on. I'm ready. Let's do this. Jill already got me in that space, so I know you're there. So
right. Absolutely.
Jill brought me on. This album's amazing. Amazing. I'm so glad you picked this.
Yes, I am very
I got to rep Jill.
Happy that I got to talk about this.
Because I got to actually tell at least what my favorite song from Jill was. Like she said she never knew. So
I never knew that, and I wouldn't have thought that.
Nope. That song.
It makes sense now that I know, but I would have never guessed.
Right. And you see, I don't just talk about it on social media a lot. I don't. Like, those one of them songs, I'll be like, that's for me. That's mine. You know what I mean? That's even me still moment. That's
talking about Want to Be Loved, right?
Yeah.
Even the chord choices, the chord structure, it's like, oh man.
Hill, really, girl, really. That's when, after I finished that song, I was like, really, Miss Scott? That's when she got the Miss Scott from me. I was like, really, Miss Scott? You really did this to me? Okay.
That's the case. We all want that thing, you know. Or a lot of people, I generalize, a lot of us do.
We want that real thing.
I want that real thing. Stereo.
With
some highs and lows.
Highs, lows, all that shit. All that good shit.
All of that.
All that.
All of it.
All right. So now we are at my favorite part of the show. Yeah. And it is the word song association. And I will pick a song from 2007 and 2008.
Okay.
And you just tell me R&B song, and you just tell me first thought, memory, or thought or memory about it.
I love this part. I love it. I love it.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
2007 gave us Buddy from Music Soul Child.
Sing it. I know the song. I just want to make sure it's the right one because he has so many hits.
falling, belong. Yeah. You can be fly.
You up sometimes.
Give it a try. Don't be shy. I'll be yours and you could be my. Oh God.
That's the one. Okay, yeah, that's the one. I just didn't want to be like, yeah, that one. And you're like, no, that's not it. Music Soul Child. It's Music Soul Child. Music Soul Child, like he doesn't get the credit that he deserves. I think because every record that he has put out since 2000 has been ultra solid. He and Eric Roberson.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yeah.
They give you lyric, musicality, vocal. I mean, when I saw him, he was a special guest for Lettucey. Like he was like, I got a lot of hits, and he was just going through them, and I was like, yo, I forgot about that song. So yeah, that's a feel good one right there.
Mm-hmm. And he did that when he went to the Roots. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's a feel good. That's a feel good record.
Well, my mom loved that song. She played it a lot because it using the Heartbeat by Tanya Gardner.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yep.
And my mother's favorite song ever, which she need to come on catch that.
Oh, come on,
I think we just gotta give up that dream. Just let her come to us when she's ready.
That's right. Take up for her.
Oh, I'm gonna always go up for mamas.
Yeah, I know. I could never win in this battle.
Nah. All right. So I'm looking at the music that came out in 2007. A lot of the music in 2007 were those songs that were on purpose to cross over. So they just don't have a whole lot of soul to them. And they did cross over. Almost like the 2007 just regular charts, that Billboard charts was the blacks.
The blacks.
The R&B and hip hop, because 2007. So I'm just gonna go through and say songs out. If you got a memory, say it. If not, but I'm just gonna talk about them, even if they bad, just to give you an idea of what the fuck was out.
Okay.
And that'll tell you why Jill's album only went to like 31. 2007 gave us. It gave us T-Pain Buy You a Drink, so that was killing the charts, and Bartender, which will always have a soft space in my heart because that's what I am. So, but that was the year of that. That'll give you an idea of where the youngins' ears was, honestly. I mean, and the oldins too.
Yeah.
It gave you. Oh God. Like that's the year that was like Flo Rida and Hurricane Chris and Plies and Trey Songz and Jay Holiday and all them girls, all them girls. And it was the year of the dream. And it was so that's where the popular music was, music like that.
Okay.
Now it did give us like Keisha Cole, I remember, Neo, Because of You and stuff like that. It was some Alicia Keys, Chrisette Michele, If I Had My Way.
I like that song.
2007. Yeah.
I like Chrisette Michele. I do. She's dope.
That was a good moment right there.
She sings. He gives you lyric and all that too.
Yeah.
Vocals and the whole thing.
This was the year of Chris Brown. This was Rihanna. That was like no type of music, so very popish.
Okay.
What else? R&B. Pretty Ricky.
Anyway, y'all see where this word association.
So I was gonna do word association, but I not seeing a whole lot out that that it was things I heard when I did listen to the radio, or if I was at a club or party or something like that, or you watching the little MTV Awards and stuff, you would hear it. But it wasn't a whole lot that did numbers that I was listening to. Like I said, that's when I started listening to my CDs and making my own mixes.
Yeah.
I wasn't really feeling what was coming out.
And going backwards. So it was this that year.
Yeah,
It was
because that year I think of all these, because these is kind of the top songs of that year. The only thing I was listening to was Jill.
I Need Good Food.
Keisha Cole, Music, Chrisette Michelle.
Yeah.
A little bit of Neo for me, but that could kind of be borderline too popish for my ears. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not Alicia Keys fan, but Alicia Keys had a project out then. If I was a fan of her, I might have been listening to that. You know what I'm saying? So like,
right.
But everything else just wasn't. I was aging out of a lot of stuff that was going on.
I had aged out early 2000s. Honestly, like I started saying, okay, let me dive into the classics and the.
Yeah, I started doing that like 2006.
Yeah.
That's when I started to say, okay, I see what's going on here. You know what I mean? Like, okay, like I see what's going on here. And now I knew then I felt like R&B was on its way to be jazz. It was going to be the jazz now. Because
that's great point,
removing this. And it was becoming, like you said, T-Pain had 07 on fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That guy. He was the go-to. Him and Dream.
You know what, JR?
I'm gonna go like the year of like Soulja Boy and all that. So
yeah,
it was just goofy.
I'm gonna take y'all back to 2 years prior. I would say when I started to feel when I felt the shift and was like, this is changing. Honestly, is when Destiny's Child came out with their last album. I was like, because they were a huge girl group, and they were like giving us the true R&B, pop, whatever,
right.
And then after that, I was like, I think that might be the end of like an era.
I knew mine, honestly, like I said, 06 is when I kind of stopped with mainstream for real and started like at least making my own mix CDs. It was actually 03 when if I said if Little John and them get into R&B, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
And Usher did, yeah. I said, and it's done. And that blew up. And then Sierra came with Goodies. I was like, and there you have it. There's nothing. We're on borrowed times now. You know what I mean?
I love that too. I'm sorry. At least I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, baby.
No, I was just saying, like, I love JR, what you said about R&B became like jazz. It's like, it's over there in the corner. You just got to go over there and look through over there in the back.
Yeah. And that's how, yep, I felt like that. I felt like, yep, about 07.
Yeah.
We were starting to dwindle now. It wasn't all about, and that's when hip hop literally took over. And then, EDM came in.
Mm-hmm.
Getting a lot of those because Neo was kind of borderline EDM.
Yeah.
EDM and Chris was doing it too. He was in the Double Mint commercials.
Chris was the main. Chris Brown was the main person to really make that. The way he blew up, like that's what people wanted to hear, and then the music started hearing like whatever producers were doing for him at that time.
Right.
I agree. Like it sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the only thing else that kind of stuck out 2007, 2007 is when Fantasia gave You When I See You, and Mary Just Fine. That was that era, so that was good. That came out of there. Tank Get on Our Nerves then, but that's when Tank had like Please Don't Go and stuff like that. That was a big hit for him.
The General, I guess.
I was waiting for it. You Never Fail Me.
At all.
It was like a Robin Thicke had a good run during that time.
Before he forgot he was influenced by Marvin.
Beyonce, you know, that was Beyonce time. Mario had a project. That's actually when Gerald Levert put out In My Songs. That was his last album, right?
Right.
So I do remember that. But yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Damn.
That was a very big Fergie and Timbaland and all that time. So yeah, that's when I checked out. I mean, a little bit before then, but I was really checked out of what was going on.
Because you feel like the real thing is such a high quality album, right? So you're like, okay, it's not. Why didn't it chart like it was supposed to? Because when Who Is Jill Scott came out, it blew everyone. It was like, oh, you got to get that record, but it was an indication of the tides changing.
Yeah.
So no real word association, but we took a journey, even though the bus was a little raggedy and the AC didn't work and a couple of windows wouldn't go down through 2007. We did it.
I love that picture that you painted.
I love the description she gave. Yeah.
Wait, at least how hot was it outside on the bus? Like how hot? Like about 80 degrees, humid?
No, it was hot in a mug. That's how hot it was.
Okay. Oh man.
It was not 82 degrees. It was no cumulus clouds, no melodies.
No umbrellas, no nothing. Just
no
nothing.
Umbrellas.
Nothing. Okay. Wah, wah.
Oh, 2007. Oh dear. Oh.
Thank you, Jill. Thank you for giving us a good meal, Jill.
Thank you, because we was out here starving. Outside of Chrisette, Mary, and a few other people, we had nothing to really munch on.
See, that's over in my rock and that lane over there, because R&B wasn't really giving me what I needed. So that's why Jill's the first joint, Let It Be, made so much sense. I was like, Jill, you understanding me, because I ain't really listening to what's hot right now. Like, I'm not over there. I'm over there with Kelly Clarkson and Maroon 5 and them. That's where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think maybe the only other album I was not excited about, but it's like kind of a new discovery, was I did get that Chrisette album. I think I didn't buy too much other stuff that year.
Nope.
Well, I was getting old stuff, to fill in a collection kind of deal.
That's it.
Yeah. Neo's R&B wise, just Neo, Harry, and Keisha, and Jill.
Oh, and Keisha. That was it. Because I was like, oh, Keisha, she's a younger girl, a younger sound, but it still sound like R&B, so I was still able to connect with it.
Yeah.
She was one of the few younger people that came out, and I was like, oh, okay, I see what you're doing there, So, yeah.
I see you.
I see you, boo. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
With your different color hairs, I see you. I like that little hood rat style. I thought it felt genuine. But yeah. Thank you so much. Oh, what?
No, it was very authentic. She was very authentic.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
She wasn't cosplaying hood girl, and I'm gonna leave that alone. So we thank you, Temujin, for joining us.
Catch that.
Because that's the name of the show.
Right. We had so much.
But yeah, we thank you again for hanging out with us. It's always a goofy but very deep conversation every time. We give you both. Like Jill should give you all of that.
All of that.
We go deep, or we can say Celibacy blues and be a little silly, but still be deep at the same time. I love it.
Word.
Yes. Agreed.
Yes. So we also thank everyone that joins us every week to watch the live premieres. It's always a great time in the group chat. Y'all should, if you ever been in the group in the group live chat, you should have seen Temujin because he is always in there just cracking us up and pointing out shit to us that we miss because we be missing shit. And we appreciate you, brother.
Yes, we do.
I love y'all.
Yes. So make sure that you like and subscribe, share this with your folks. Go check out rnbreps.com, grab your t-shirt or hoodie, just to help support us so we can keep bringing more programming and do more wonderful things and bring y'all along for the ride. And we will catch y'all on the next Catch That.
Yay!
Bye, guys.
Goodbye.
Bye.